What's going on, YouTube? We're back with another video, and today I wanted to come with a Phase 4 film ranking since we did the Phase 5 pre-ranking last week. Go check that video out. I'll link that in the description. I know that Marvel Phase 4 was a very, very, very lopsided phase. Very lopsided. It was probably one of my favorite phases, I'm not gonna lie. It was probably a close second after Phase 3. The world building and the characters, I love Phase 4. I know that everybody liked Phase 4, but I love Phase 4. And today we're going to be talking about, well, I rank just the films for Phase 4. We're not talking about the Disney Plus series. We're just doing Black Widow, Shang-Chi, Eternals, No Way Home, Multiverse of Madness, Love and Thunder, Wakanda Forever. 7 films. We're going to be ranking 7. I'm going to start from the bottom. Now, I did not dislike anything that came out in Phase 4. I did not dislike anything. I liked every single thing that came out. I just like more things than I like others. Starting at number 7, we have Black Widow. Now, Black Widow dealt with a lot of issues. It dealt with the legal issues, Scarlett Johansson, her suing Disney. It could have done a lot more. I feel like we should have gotten a better send-off for Nat, possibly just since her death was kind of overshadowed by Tony's in Endgame. I feel like this should have been just a Nat movie and not setting up for Yelena and Red Guardian to be in, as we know now, Thunderbolts. But I feel that this film would have been a lot stronger if it just focused on Budapest, Nat, Clint, and Budapest, and maybe go from there. But just like the Taskmaster character, it was okay. I didn't dislike it. It was okay. I wish I did it a better way. I would love to see Anthony Masters, the classic version of Taskmaster. But this would do too. The Red Room subplot it was okay. It wasn't a bad movie. I just wish there was more for that. I wish we got more of a better. I wish we got a better send off for Natasha, because she is one of the OG6, and she kind of just got booted to the side in Endgame when she passed away. Let's be real, by Tony. She got overshadowed by Tony's death. But they missed the mark on a couple things, and that's why I'm ranking this at number 7. Does not mean that I dislike this film. It doesn't do what the rest of the films do for me. All right, and moving on to number 6, Thor: Love and Thunder. This film got a lot of backlash. A lot of backlash. That's probably an understatement. A lot of backlash is probably an understatement. The colors, the visual presentation, the hardcore metal soundtrack, people didn't like it. I didn't have an issue with it. I liked it. My main issue that overshadows the rest is how they treated Gore the God Butcher. Gore the God Butcher and Jason Aaron's run is he's ruthless, dude. Ruthless. And I understand they have to dumb some things down for the films. You know, Disney owns Marvel, all that. But I feel like if it was going to get to the point where you're going to dumb him down to that, if you're going to nerf him to that point, you could have just used a different villain. Gore the God Butcher is one of those characters where you could have a whole trilogy leading up to him, a whole Thor trilogy leading up to facing Gore the God Butcher. He's on that level of danger, and he is the reason that Thor put down the hammer. I mean, not he's the reason, but you know, Nick Fury told Thor Gore was right. So, but it's just they could have done a lot more with the character of Gore. And the film was super short. A lot of it got cut. I don't know. There's a bunch of deleted scenes. Excuse me. Taika Waititi said that there's like the uncut footage, just like 4 hours of footage. Where did it go? Why'd you film all of it just to cut it? And I get some of the stuff was gore mutilating and stuff. Some of it was too brutal. But why didn't you show us him butcher more gods? Marvel. Taika. Why didn't you show him butcher more gods, man? No, but I got that at number 6 for those reasons. I still like what's left in the film. I love I love the Thor's power level. The fact that he's so powerful that he doesn't even take anything serious. He didn't even take himself serious. He's so powerful. I did like the other things that were in the film, but the whole gore, how they treated gore, kind of was what made this movie lower on my list. So I got Thor: Love and Thunder, Love and Thunder. Got Thor: Love and Thunder, number 6. All right, now number 5. This might be controversial. I don't know. I don't care, but I have Eternals. I have Eternals at number 5 over Love and Thunder. I know. I know. Eternals to me was a better film. I know people hate Eternals. It's the lowest rated MCU film. I think it has like a 46, 48%, something like that on Rotten Tomatoes, if I'm not mistaken. I really like this movie. I don't know. I don't understand. I do understand they could have been more action. I get that, but the world building and the story and the I love this movie. I do. I really do like this movie. There was a lot of characters we could have done without. Well, we couldn't have done without some, but it's how the films work. Could have been more action. Acting could have been a bit better. I do like the movie though. I really do. I do enjoy. I like the concept of the movie. That it's an origin story for the MCU, and it gets no better than that. I wish we got a hint towards mutants. Something. I wish, because it was in that field, genes and genealogy. I wish we got a hit towards mutants, but we did get that in Miss Marvel. But yeah, I got Eternals at number 5. Like the story, like the concepts, love the world building. Just wish there was a bit more action. Now at number 4, we have Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. This was an amazing film. Literally my only gripe with this film. I'm gonna get it out the way. Only gripe with this film. Like everybody else, I wish there was more multiverse action. The fact that it's called Multiverse of Madness and the 13 seconds of madness in the multiverse is legit 13 seconds. Other than that, in that 13 seconds, we saw the Living Tribunal. Oh man, that was amazing. Oh, another thing, they showed too much of this movie in trailer footage. Marvel, please don't do that anymore. I'd rather not see a trailer until the movie drops. Do not show as much footage as you showed for Multiverse of Madness in the trailers. Please, never again. We should not have known that Patrick Stewart was in the film before the film came out. We should have not known that the Living Tribunal was in the film before the film came out. Do not show footage like that in the trailers, please. But just the Illuminati and Wanda, I'm gonna get into things that I actually like now. Well, not that, yeah, things that I like. I love about the film. The fact that the Illuminati came. I mean, we got a multiversal Illuminati in the Marvel Cinematic Universe with John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic, Patrick Stewart as Professor X. I'm sorry I'm blanking on her name, but Marie Rambeau, Captain Marvel, Haley Atwell, Peggy Carter, like Anson Mount, Black Bolt. What? Like we got a multiversal Illuminati now. Granted, Wanda got rid of them. She unalived them, but the fact that everybody's been screaming Scarlet Witch, Scarlet Witch, Scarlet Witch up since Age of Ultron, and we've gotten to this film, and now she jumped from here to above the ranking. Like she's insanely powerful. No, she's not dead. I don't care what anyone says. She's not dead. We will see her in Agatha Coven of Chaos. I bet that. I bet we will see Wanda Maximoff in Agatha Coven of Chaos. The different universes that we stay in. I mean, we're in 3 universes we're in for whole acts. I mean, it's not just travel into a universe here, boom, we're done. They actually say and there's a story in this act. The music fight, so good. We saw another version of Infinity War with the fantastic. We saw a version of Infinity War with Mr. Fantastic, Black Bolt, and Professor X were on Titan. Tell me y'all don't want to see that whole fight with a dead Thanos with an Uru blade plunged into his. Tell me y'all don't want to see that. That's incredible. But yeah, I got Multiverse of Madness at number 4. Now, this might be controversial. I don't care. At number 3, I got Spider-Man No Way Home. Now, I don't have much to say about this film. It's basically a perfect film. Andrew Garfield, Tom Holland, Tobey Maguire. We got all of them sharing the screen at one time. We got a return to status quo for Peter Parker. He's the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man now that we've all wanted. People have been complaining that he's too attached to Iron Man and the Avengers and Stark Tech. There's no more of that. The next Spider-Man trilogy we get is going to be friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. He has to hide his identity. Hopefully it's a Daredevil crossover. Hopefully. But it's just, we got to return to status quo for our man, for Peter Parker. There's not much I can say about this film. I didn't really dislike anything about this film. This film was amazing. I loved it. So I got Spider-Man No Way Home. Number trees. Now, number two, we got Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. I had so much fun. I had so much fun with this film. In the theaters, I was on the edge of my seat. The action, the choreography, easily the best hand-to-hand action since the street fight in Winter Soldier, since the elevator fight in Winter Soldier. Best hand-to-hand action since then. Changed my mind. Come on now. What's better than that? Man, I don't even know what else to... The fact that it's an Asian American film. The fact that this is Simu Liu's not acting debut, but this put him on. Seriously put him on. The fact that the Mandarin, the fact that they fixed the Mandarin from Iron Man 3. Oh, so good. So good. Tony Leung, so good as Mandarin. One of my favorite villains of Phase 4 too. Definitely. Love Tony Leung as Mandarin. It's Wenwu. But just, I love this film because it's different. It's not the traditional super powerful superhero. He just knows martial arts. That's it. He has martial arts. He gets the 10 rings at the end of the film, yes, of course. But throughout this whole film, he's a normal guy that just knows how to fight. And it's so fun. It's so fun to watch. The scaffolding scene where Katie's falling from the bamboo and you see her falling in the background of the shot, but you just see him taking guys out and running towards to catch her, and while he's fighting people, so good. The beginning with Wenwu and his mother, that fight was beautiful. The fight was beautiful. Oh man, I have nothing bad to say about Shang-Chi. I'm also very excited because I have a feeling that Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania is going to connect to Shang-Chi. We'll talk about that in another video. But yeah, I got Shang-Chi at number 2. Great fights, great characters. Can't wait to see all the characters next. Shang-Chi, number 2. Wakanda Forever. Yeah, we got Wakanda Forever at number 1. Come on now. You guys knew. You see this? You know. Come on now. I'm rocking with my people all the time. Wakanda Forever was beautiful. Oh my goodness. The first 2 minutes, I'm on the edge of my seat. A single tear. Because I can relate with Shuri. As a person who has lost their only sibling, I can relate to Shuri. And this film hit hard. The opening scene with her trying to save him. Oh, this film hit hard. I mean, I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. This film hit hard, dude. My goodness. And the fanfare, the silence of the fanfare, just... Dude, chills just thinking about it. Like, literally goosebumps just thinking about it. R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman, man. R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman. But other than that, this film, the way that they handled Namor and the fact that that it's a culture. He's not just a superhero from Atlantis. It's a culture, and his people actually believe that he's a god. Like, oh my, the way that Ryan Coogler handled it, I love the way he handled it, because it's grounded. It's very grounded. Just, oh man. And the fact that Vibranium landed somewhere else other than Wakanda, that's because what if Vibranium landed anywhere else? Like a Latvia for a certain Victor Von Doom. Like, oh my goodness. There's so many things. Letitia Wright's performance. Angela Bassett's performance. My goodness, this film was heavy. This film was very heavy. This is my favorite film of Phase 4. I don't think that it's better than the first Black Panther. I do not believe that. But from what they had to do, what Ryan Coogler had to do and rewrite this film after finding out that Chadwick Boseman tragically passed away, the fact that he made it work and introduced Riri Williams, who we're going to see later this year, it set up the Thunderbolts. Val is the head of the director of the CIA. That's insane. She's the director of the CIA. She's also putting together the Thunderbolts. So I wonder what else she has planned. Oh man, and setting up Everett Ross to be on the run for Secret Invasion, because we saw that in those trailers and we're kind of like, why is he? But now we see why. The Midnight Angels, Okoye and Anika getting Iron Man armors, pretty dope. I liked it. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Just the whole the vibe of the Talokan. Is it Talokanians? Namora's people, like Atuma, Namora. Atuma's fight with Okoye on the bridge. Oh my god. And then the callback on the... So good. So good. M'Baku, amazing. Riri, amazing. I can't say anything bad about this film. I love this film. This is my favorite film of Phase 4. And yeah, I just want to... I think I'm going to end it there. I just want to hop on here and rank the Phase 4 films. Since I did the Phase 5 pre-ranking, I thought, why not do the Phase 4 films? And I think I will be doing the Phase 4 Disney Plus series as well. So be on the lookout for that video after this one goes up. But yeah, you guys, I'm going to call it here. I hope you guys have a marvelous day. Peace.